Welcome everybody back to the channel, the 3L, where it's all about living, learning, and listening. I'm Chad. So glad you dropped by today. Listen, we've got a per request. We've got a song by an artist that I haven't listened to, but this is why I love doing this, because I'm learning more and more as I go along, as I read through all your requests. And so this artist today, his name is Robert Palmer, and it's a song from back in the 90s, I believe, titled Know By Now.
You ought to know by now.
I'm getting the feeling from this song here that he's speaking of how, the beginning, the origins of a relationship, you have that emotional connection, you have that, feeling for one another, and you're trying to sort out what those feelings are. Trying to sort out, is it infatuation? Is it just a simple crush? Is it more, And so you're just going about, you're trying to understand your own emotions, the way you feel. And, sometimes it's hard to kind of decipher, what exactly you're feeling. What is this thing? Is this love at first sight? Is it just infatuation? Is it, what is it? And I think, this song is definitely depicting a relationship where, the individuals are the partners are trying to, they know they have a strong connection with each other, and they want more, and they want to see where this thing leads.
Keeping me alive till your rescue came.
Definitely has that beat, that the drum beat is definitely this definitely has a marker from back in the 90s. You can definitely tell that sound. It's definitely a 90s sound, a pop sort of song. I'm surprised I haven't heard this song, being in my early 40s myself, I should have heard this song, but for whatever reason I haven't. But this is why I love YouTube. I get to enjoy music that I haven't heard from the very first time.
Baby, when our hearts awoke,
wants to, the relationship is evolving from just the early days of, that first initial connection, that first initial infatuation to, slowly evolving to where now that's not enough. He's saying here, it's just not enough. We need to move forward with this, to the real thing called love, not just, XOXO, kissing and, perhaps even making love, but, there's a deeper bond that needs to be felt, a deeper bond that needs to be realized. And love is not just a feeling, a temporary feeling, but it's an actual commitment. And that's what he is singing about. That's what I think this song is about, that he's looking for that long-term relationship, that long-term commitment with your partner.
Only love can bring happiness. You ought to know that now. Love means everything. Oh, you ought to know that now. Only love can bring happiness. You ought to know that now. You ought to know.
I think this is a great song for any couple that's, moving along in their, romantic journey, and they're becoming more emotionally involved. And, he's saying we're at the point in this relationship where we should know by now. Love means the world to me. What about you? We are to know this by now. We've come along for so long, and now we should know by now that love means the world to me, and it should mean the world to you, and this is what we should be striving for. Folks, this is a great song. Definitely a 90s song, but nonetheless, it's one of those songs that you can just put on at, really anytime, in the car, at home, when you're doing things around the house, or just, you could have this on Bluetooth while you're in the shower or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just it's one of those songs. I believe this guy did a little research, and I think he's from Switzerland originally. That's his origin. Is from Switzerland. I'm not sure. Some of you listening in might have to help me on that. I'm just kind of quickly just glancing at things as I'm looking at the lyrics, and just I've got so many requests that I don't have time to really dig deep on some of these artists. So if you wouldn't mind giving me some background information on Mr. Palmer here. I believe he's from Switzerland, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, thanks so much for this request. Sorry it took me a while to get to it, but we got it today. So thanks so much for listening in, folks. And until next time, take care.